Hi, Cancer. This is Eileen with your teen psychic tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of with the Seven of Wands card. Seven of Wands. Now, the Wands do relate to the fire signs. They relate to the area of work and progress and action. And so it's a possibility that some of you may be having a situation maybe in your workplace where you're having to stand firm with other people, that they be pressuring you to look at things their way or do things their way. I am getting a certain amount of jealousy here, to tell the truth. So I don't know if somehow you've been elevated in your position above some other people, or maybe you're just doing a better job and outshining some others, because I'm feeling there's a certain amount of resentment or jealousy, or it feels like people who want to be in control and kind of push their way of things. And they don't like your independence, that you're just minding your business, doing your work as you know is the right way, whatever this situation. Now, this could also be in a personal situation. It could be a relationship matter. It could be even with family members, for that matter. Oh, now this is a general reading. So some of these cards resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And so you might have circumstances starting out in where you're just having to defend your position in a situation. It it could be just about anything. Just I'm getting different scenarios for different people. But the person is being strong. You see, they're standing there holding their wand up, and they're not afraid. They're being confident and strong in their position. So they're just not buying whatever these people are trying to sell to them. And I do get a sense that these people, to some extent, they're frustrated. It's like they don't like your independence. They don't like your clarity of thinking and your I don't know, it's kind of like you have a certain amount of confidence that you're displaying because you know what you're doing, you know who you are, you know where you're coming from. And I feel like these people feel frustrated that they cannot get you to do things their way. That's what I'm feeling like, whatever that be, or to look at things their way or something like that. But they do feel like these people might tend to argue a lot anyway amongst each other. I don't feel like there's a lot of harmony in this group of people, whoever they are, whether it's in your personal life or in the workplace. And then the next card you have is Temperance. This is a major arcana card. And Temperance is saying, you know how you see the two goblets there where she's kind of balancing between the fire and the liquid or something. It's a balancing act. So Temperance is saying to be moderate in your choices and whatever you're doing. Try to achieve as much balance as you can. And this can take the shape and form in different ways for different people. For some, it might have to do with trying to have as much balance in your life so you're not either working too hard or partying too hard, where you're trying to have some balance. I mean, there is a month of celebrating and having holidays and all that. And it's almost like a lot of Cancers have to do a balancing act in order to accomplish the things you need to accomplish while still enjoying your personal life, your recreation, whatever celebrations you might be having. I'm getting vacation time. Some of you might be traveling over the holidays and taking some vacation time, and you're having to work out the details of how to accomplish the required things you have to do and still give yourself enough time to enjoy your vacation as well. Just different scenarios here, but it's all about balance. And the Temperance card coming in is, to me, this is saying that the universe is helping you with this balancing act that you need to do in your life. I'm getting a greater energy here. It feels like there's a greater meaning for a number of people with this balancing act going on. I'm feeling for some cancers that there are decisions being made about your life, about the big picture of your life, your relationship you have been in, whether or not it's what I'm getting here for someone, it might be a number of people, is that there's a relationship. I feel like it's a personal, like a romantic relationship, and it hasn't been what it should be. It's not satisfying. It's not fulfilling. It's kind of like the person is dragging you down, is what I'm feeling like. They're not. They feel like it feels like that person is stuck. It's like they're stuck in a rut, and they're not really doing anything about it. It's almost like they act like they can't do anything about their circumstances or something. They're not taking control. And I feel like you're a more in control person in your life, and you're out there getting things done and being ambitious and trying to, accomplish as much as you can. And this person has been kind of holding you back. So I don't know if that's one person or a few I'm tuning in for with that, but this person is that relationship is keeping your life from being balanced the way it should be. So you might be making a decision about whether or not it's time to cut your ties. Okay. Next card you have is the High Priestess. And a High Priestess is another major arcana destiny card. High Priestess is saying that there may be things bubbling under the surface that you don't know about, that you're not being told about. Now, in some cases, this could end up being good news for you. I'm feeling for some of you, this could have to do with a romantic relationship, that someone that either that you've been dating or that has been around you. They're observing you. Maybe they're just wanting to get to know you. I'm getting different scenarios here. For some people, it might be someone you've been seeing for a while. I am feeling some love interest here in the way of someone. For a number of cancers, that's someone that's been in your life or who's approaching coming into your life right now with interest in you, romantic interest, that they want to show that they're very interested in you, and you don't know just how interested they are is the bottom line here, whether it's somebody you've been seeing or someone that you're about to meet, that this person is they're looking at you like you're a prize, you're a good catch. And so that's what's going on under the surface that could benefit you as the months unfold with this person, letting you know more about their feelings. For some people, maybe it's someone you've been dating and this person wants to propose to you, propose marriage, or just propose their love for you. And for others, it's just someone who's observing you or around you and wants to let you know they're interested and get to know you better and all that, because people are looking at you as a good catch. That's what I'm getting here. And so, and now also the good thing about the High Priestess is that your intuition will be heightened in the month of October. And Cancer being a water sign, you already have good intuition anyway, naturally. But the High Priestess card will help to illuminate that intuition even better, to make it even more so than what it might normally be. Now, also for some people, I'm feeling like this is a work situation. Possibly you're being watched or observed in the workplace for possibly a promotion or a raise, a transfer, I don't know, maybe a bonus or something for the work you've been doing. Now, on the other hand, I am feeling that for some of you, there's some gossip going on in the workplace behind the scenes. Some people in your workplace, this might be just one or a few of you. You've got some people in your workplace. They're feeling, to me, they feel like they're kind of petty and they gossip about others or things going on around the area or whatever. They're not feeling strong in their own position. Cause you any harm or anything. It feels to me that they're looking at you like you are doing better than they are, and they don't like that. They feel inferior to you, and so they might be kind of gossiping about, I don't know, maybe saying you got better breaks than they did, or you're so-and-so's favorite at work, so you're getting better opportunities than they are, or that type of thing. It's pettiness, that you're kind of oblivious to it overall, or you might be somewhat aware, but it's nothing. I don't feel like it's anything that can hurt you. Next card you have is the Knight of Cups. And the cups do relate to the areas of love and romance and feelings and all that. And Knight of Cups is about the possibility of someone proposing their love for you, or their possibly a proposal of marriage, or maybe someone you've been living with is saying, oh, we ought to live together, or we ought to go take a vacation together. It's something like that I'm getting, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. For some of you, it might just be someone that you just met or that you've just been dating recently. They're all enthusiastic about seeing you and going out with you and getting together again and wanting to make plans about where you can go or things you can go do together, that sort of thing. I'm just getting, and this person could be another water sign. It could be another Cancer or a Pisces or Scorpio, since the cups do relate to the water signs. And but typically the Knight of Cups is about some kind of good news or something relating to love or commitments, marriage, all those kind of things. But I am getting a lot of romance going on here. So a lot of you Cancers, you're looking good. You're looking good. People are interested. People want to be around you. People are feeling compatible with you. It just feels like December is a nice month for you and your magnetism that you're putting out. You're putting out a certain amount of charisma, magnetism, charm, whatever, that's making other people pay attention to you, look at you, want to talk to you, want to be around you, or like I'm getting this energy of people, of someone just being real enthusiastic about their relationship with you, either if you're just getting to know them or if you've been seeing them for a little while, that they're all enthusiastic about you and they want to let you know their feelings and everything. Next card you have is the Seven of Swords. Now this Seven of Swords, this is talking about a very dishonest character that might be around you in number. So be on the lookout. I mean, we should always be on the lookout for that 12 months of the year, because, I mean, you know, there's all kind of people out there anyway. But it is showing that there could be someone trying to cheat you in some way, steal something from you. Maybe if it's in the workplace, it might be somebody trying to take credit for your ideas. It could be, now I'm getting relationship matters here. I'm feeling like for some Cancers, this has to do with somebody you've been seeing or that you were seeing in the past, and they cheated you in one way or another. They weren't who they pretended to be, and they don't care. Whether it's, depending on what your circumstances are, if you have this Seven of Swords energy, whether it's somebody at work trying to steal, somebody visiting your home and trying to steal from you while they're there, doing working on your house or something, or a personal relationship where the person's cheating on you or lying to you, they don't care. This is how they live their life. This person's been living this way for a long time. They don't care. It's all about what they can get away with. They have resentment towards a lot of other people. They have resentment towards people that they perceive as doing better than they are. And so it's almost like, to them, it's justified if they do something to take something from them. I mean, if it's in the workplace and somebody's stealing your ideas, they feel like, oh, that person's got a lot of lucky breaks anyway. I don't have all those lucky breaks, so I deserve to get something too. Or same thing if they're you got a handyman at your house and your home or whatever, and they steal something they see. They're justifying it, and that's how they do. Now, if it's a romantic partner and they've cheated on you or whatever it is, lied to you, they justify it. It's like somehow it's okay because you're in a strong position. You'll do fine, you know, and that's how they go about their life. So just be on the lookout because I'm getting a certain amount of personal relationship matters with this Seven of Swords. And be on the lookout for people you're close to, whether it's somebody you've been dating, friend, or whoever that might have access. You know, I've always heard that, what do they call it, identity theft, that it's more often that somebody you know will steal your personal information and than someone you don't know. So be careful, like just in general. Okay, next card you have is the Three of Wands. And now the Three of Wands is talking about the progress that you're making in your life right now. You're making progress in your work, your career, just in your life in general is what I'm getting here for a number of you. That you're looking out over the horizon. I'm feeling a number of Cancers that you have ended a relationship in the past. Some of you, you're just now ending it. You might even still be in it. And you're looking outward to get out of it and move on. Others of you ended it a while ago, and you've been growing stronger and more independent as a result of getting out on your own and eliminating a relationship that was not working for you. For some, it's a work situation where you have moved on from work circumstances that no longer served you. Whatever it is, because there are different scenarios for different people here, right now you're in a good position. You're making progress. It's like you're clear-eyed. You see ahead. You're looking out over the horizon. You're weighing your options and making decisions for where you're going from here. And you know you have good determination. You're very intent on achieving your goals, getting where you want to get to. You're steadily making your own life better, and you know it, and it's like this has built up your own strength and confidence because you've been moving forward on your plans. You're refusing to settle for less than what you want. And so you're making your progress and you're making your choices about where you're going next. So I get confidence and inner strength and clarity when I'm seeing this card right now. So this is a good, to me, this is a good omen of making that progress and continuing on your journey. And even though you've had challenges and you might still be getting challenged, it's like you're not letting anything stand in your path. You're continuing your move forward. Next card you have is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Now, the swords do typically relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So for some Cancers, this could represent a person of that sign that would be around you in the month of November. Now, I get from this, or they might have a lot of that in their chart, what I get from this page as a person that could be around you. Sometimes the Page of Swords also in its card meaning relates to receiving some disappointing news. This is a minor arcana card, so it's not, since it's not a major arcana, if there's a little bit of disappointing news, maybe a slight setback or a delay in some plans, there could be some of that going on, where some of you feel that you are kind of in a holding pattern right now, where you're, you know it's temporary, but you're in a little bit of a holding pattern before moving forward. But also what I'm getting from this card is a person who is very jealous. They have a lot of insecurities, and they're very jealous of you. I feel like it's not just they've been jealous of you is what I'm feeling like, but they're focusing on you. They seem to be, they have a little bit of an obsession, because, and it's jealousy. It's not a romantic obsession. It's a jealous obsession. They tend to look at you like somehow you're getting along a little better than they are. This person gives the impression that they've got it together. They're doing well for themselves. And maybe they are, maybe they're not, but emotionally they're not. This person's very insecure, but they like to put on a little show, a little facade of having it together and having everything they need, and etc., etc. But this person is, they look at you like somehow you're doing better than them. Somehow you're ahead of them. Now, I don't know if possibly you are. Maybe you have a better job. Maybe you have a nicer home or a nicer car or whatever. Your income's higher. It could be you are in a better position, but it's their impression. It's their insecurity in themselves that there's things about you that they really resent. They really don't like. But it has more to do with you being comfortable with your life and with who you are than anything else. It seems to be your philosophy in your life that you seem to just be getting along better. So you might have just as many challenges as this person does in your life, but you're dealing with your challenges a lot better. It's like you might be having these little mountains you got to get over. You get over them and keep moving on. You're not showing, you're not cracking and falling apart, you know, you're not crumbling. And it makes this person that they're just seething with jealousy is what I'm getting. So this is a general reading. So like I said, some of these cards will resonate while others do not. I feel like you might have some consciousness of this person, okay? That's what I'm feeling like. You might have a suspicion of who this is. This could be somebody in your workplace, but it could be, I'm feeling like for some of you, this person's in your personal life. I don't know if they're a relative or so-called friend, acquaintance, or whatever. Obviously, if you do recognize who this is, I kind of feel like a number of you have a sense of who this is. You should already know you're not going to be sharing your personal information with them, because they would take whatever they can and twist it and turn it and make it into something bad that they can gossip about. You are in the Emperor position, and the Emperor card's right alongside of this Page of Swords. You are in the Emperor position in the month of birth. You are in control of your life. You're taking charge of your circumstances, your life. You're making good decisions for yourself. You're looking at the big picture. You've been working hard. You're doing better and better for yourselves. And I always recommend to everybody, if you're not feeling prosperous or not feeling like you're making progress, learn about the law of attraction and start putting the law of attraction techniques to your benefit, because the more you feel successful and prosperous, the more you make it your intention to get your life the way you want, the more the universe will help to bring about those conditions. But a number of Cancers are already doing that. You've been working hard, whether or not you've been consciously thinking about the law of attraction. You've been at it. You've been working and just being serious about where you're going and what you're doing. And you have achieved a certain amount of success that you're able to enjoy now. And I feel like you do embrace the laws of attraction, whether you consciously think of the words law of attraction. And so you're doing well for yourself. And whatever challenges you have, yeah, you've been having challenges. You keep dealing with them and keep moving up, onward and upward. But this person is watching you. And it's really, I mean, this person's seething with jealousy is what I'm feeling like for some Cancers. So I almost feel like for some of you, you almost pity the person. It's kind of like you're aware of that person, who that is. And it's like, oh, you know, too bad for them, rather than being all that bothered by them. Because I don't feel like that person can necessarily do you any harm. I mean, they would love to gossip. You know, they like to gossip and talk behind people's backs, not just yours, others as well, and gripe and complain and tell themselves they don't get the good breaks, etc., etc. They're just full of resentment and jealousy and insecurities. But you're doing well, and you're rising above all of this, and that's making the person just, they're obsessing and being more jealous because of the image they have of you. So, but that's life, you know. You got to do what's best for you and your life, and have all the success you can for yourself, whether it's in your business or personal life, just in your life plan for yourself, and having a good life and living a good life in whatever shape or form that takes for you. So it's your feeling of prosperity and abundance that really matters, and the more you feel prosperous and abundant, and like you're in control of your life, the more the universe matches those conditions for you. So, and this person just doesn't get it here. This jealous person, they're too wound up in tight knots, being resentful, and they got the bad breaks, etc., whatever it is, you know. Or maybe I'm feeling for somebody, this person tells himself that you somehow pushed them back. Somehow you did them. And I kind of doubt that. I just feel like this person likes to be a little bit of a victim also for some people. So like I said, I feel like some of you might know who that is. And if it doesn't relate to you, it is a general reading. That doesn't take away from your wonderful Emperor energy anyway. You've got a lot of good cards here. Okay. Next card you have is a Knight of Swords. And Knight of Swords, now this is about an abrupt change that could take place by the end of. Now, it might be something stressful It could be that, let's say you've been applying for jobs and nothing's been coming through so far, and then all of a sudden you get the word that you were chosen for that particular position and they want you to start as soon as you can. Or it might involve a trip somewhere. It might involve a relocation, moving to another city or state or whatever. And now also I'm getting residential moves for some of you. I'm getting that kind of strong. Apparently some of you are going to be moving by the end of it. And it feels like it's something unexpected. It's almost like you were going along thinking, okay, well, it's going to be this way. And then all of a sudden, maybe something that you earlier wanted and you thought you couldn't get it, then all of a sudden you find out you do have it, whether you were looking to rent a place or buy a place or whatever. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like it comes up like, okay, so you got to act right away. I'm just getting different scenarios for different people, but sometimes these abrupt changes, this Knight of Swords energy can be very stressful because it's like you have to act right away and everything's turbulent for a little while, but then after it's all over with and the dust settles, it's like, oh, good, this is a better situation now, however stressful it was getting through it. So yeah, so there could be some work-related issues where it could be a relocation with a job for some of you, yeah, and so it's real stressful. You got to hurry up and get busy, and then once you get relocated and you're at the new job, it's like, huh, okay, this is going to be good, it's that type of thing. But I am getting residential moves for some people. Okay, and the last card you have is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, now, this could possibly be for some of you an air sign that would be around you by the end of her, who might be in a position of authority. I mean, it could be a manager, an owner at a place where you work. It might even be a relative or something. Or it could be in some other situation, maybe somebody at a bank, you're applying for a car loan or something. This person can be a little bit cold and detached. They can be critical of other people and very sharp-tongued. So if it's somebody you work for, this person can be very harsh in their criticism of people. And I don't feel like they're necessarily focusing just on you, but people tend to know what this person's about, so they kind of avoid dealing with her. And now, so if this is someone that you work for and you're applying for a raise, promotion, transfer, whatever, this person is not easy to convince to get something from. Or if it's somebody you're applying for a new job with, I mean, they tend to be just really critique people, be overly critical, and make it hard for people to rise up to the bar they're holding up for them, And now, on the other hand, for some Cancers, maybe some of you by the end of it are in the mode of the Queen of Swords. Maybe you're embracing the emotions and feelings because you've been working very hard and accomplishing a lot, and so you hold the bar high for yourself, so you're holding the bar high for other people also. And you might be getting impatient and critical and criticizing people for not keeping up, for not doing their share of the work or whatever, whether it's in the workplace or at home. But I am feeling for a number of you, this has to do with someone in the workplace, possibly somebody in the family, especially work. I'm getting work-related issues or business, money issues in the way of maybe applying for a car loan or something. But if you're applying for a job with this person, promotion, raise, whatever, don't hold your breath waiting to get it. You may get it. I'm not saying you won't. I'm just saying this person is the type who will look for reasons to say no rather than looking for reasons to say yes. So, and they're that way with everybody. It's not, I don't feel like they're focusing on you in a negative way. I don't get that. If they feel you've definitely been, rising to the occasion and really shining, then yes, they will give you that raise, promotion, new job, whatever it is. Car loan, if it's somebody at the bank you're applying for a loan, if they feel like you've checked all the boxes in their mind, then they will. But they don't make it easy. They don't have a generous heart. So Okay, and then now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. And what I want to do next is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. And if you like videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Also, check your rising and moon sign videos in case something in those resonates with you. And if you're born on the cusp of another sign, you might want to check out that video as well. And as they're coming available, just be checking because I don't have all of them up yet. I'm just working on them now. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, now Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Cancer for the month of April? Give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What is your message for Cancer for the month of April? Okay, let's see. Oh, I like this. This says, set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. I love that message. See the mermaid reaching for the star. Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Great message. I like that a lot. Okay, that's always good advice. Okay, now next I'm going to pick one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, and I think Red's name is on that one too. Okay, let's see. So, Woodland Fairies, what is your message for Cancer for the month of... Okay, give it one more little shuffle here, and I'll fan these out. Okay. This one says 3 of Summer. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. Great message. I like that. 3 of Summer. This card's been coming up on different occasions. I like it. I love that. See this fairy here with the, looks like a blue or purple bikini and her big fairy wings. That is so cute. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. Okay, so that's a good message. And then last but not least, I'm going to pick one from the Archangels deck. Okay, let's see. So Archangels, what is your message for Cancer for the month of... What's your message for Cancer for... Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and I'll fan these out. Okay, let's see here. Okay. This one says healthy lifestyle. I love the colors in this. Look at all the beautiful colors. The big golden wings. That's gorgeous. Healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Oh, that should be everybody's goal. That's great advice. Yeah. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. That's right. So you'll be in good shape, very healthy to enjoy your prosperity and your abundance that you are attracting for yourself. No use achieving your goals and then not being healthy enough to enjoy your your abundance. Okay, all right. So Cancer, I hope you like your reading for. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, the rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful, happy holidays, whatever holidays you like to celebrate. Enjoy your holidays and have a wonderful, and we'll talk again soon.